All right, everyone, welcome, welcome. We have for you a 20-box case of 2021 Topps Archives Signature Series Retired Player Edition. This is going to be a 6-spot random division break. So let's get after it. Let's see what we got here. Yes, Tim will definitely be able to get it to him. Definitely. Okay, but let's jump into this guy first. We got our divisions. We're going to shake them up real quick. Roll some dice. We're going to go 10 times. There's 8, 9, and 10. Keith G putting his wishes for the NL East out there. And who could blame him? He is a Met fan. And that is going to go 6 times. Alrighty. David Wright, number 6. That could be an omen for you. There's 5. And 6. All right, let's see how we did. Keith G gets the AL East. The NL East is going to John T. The NL Central, Cameron M. The NL West, Keith G. The AL Central, Taylor V. And the AL West is going to be John T. There we go. Some good stuff in here. This is one of my favorite things to break. So let's see what we got in here. A 20-box case of Sig Series Retired Player Edition. And Boss and Bougie, we got them all. We got them all in here. Let's go for it. So here we go. We have our first box of Signature Series Retired Player Edition. Who's it going to be? First up, from Allen and Ginter. That is going to be Gary Sheffield out of 99. That is a nice one right there. That is going to be the NL East. John T. From Ginter, that is Gary Sheffield out of 99. Florida Panthers. I swear to God. Florida Marlins. Our next box here, I'll give the back too real quick. Gary Sheffield, Florida Marlins. Chef, he swung a mean stick, man. He swung a mean stick. There you go. The last player, the last switch hitter to win the AL MVP. One of my favorite trivia questions. The last switch hitter to win the AL MVP. Who's got it? No, not Babe Ruth. I believe it was 1971. It's kind of a trick question, which is why it's fun. 1971, the last switch hitter to win the AL MVP. Not Reggie. That is going to be Vida Blue. It is kind of a trick question because he was a pitcher. But Vida Blue. Stiggins was actually close with Bob Vila. It has the right letters. It's a pitcher. Vida Blue. The last switch hitter to win the AL MVP. Vida Blue. There he goes. Bats. Both. There you go. There you guys go. You can take that trivia question home with you. Take it to the barber shop. So that is the AL West. John T. Very nice looking card, absolutely. Okay, so nice looking Vida Blue. Next up, we have a great player. How about Tim Lincecum? This is going to be a 1/1 Tim Lincecum. That nice Bowman chrome look right there. Tim Lincecum. That'll be the NL West, so there you go, Keith G. Little Tim Lincecum action. This guy could really torque it. Real little guy. He was 5'11". Before the haircut too. Yeah, he had some flow for a long time in his career. Good old Tim Lincecum. Okay, from the Boston Red Sox, that's going to be Jim Rice. Out of 52, that is Jim Rice, and that is the 1990 variation right there. I think I had this entire set. Gotta love Jim Rice. Well, Andy saved a kid's life in a game before, too. Took him about 20 years to get in the Hall of Fame, but it was a very well-deserved honor. Jim Rice. There you go, Jim Rice. There you go, Michael V. As a Red Sox fan, Jim Rice has just got to give you a case of these right here. You just got to wipe one of those away real quick. Okay, here we go. Our next one. Okay, from that nice A's team, that is Tim Hudson. This will be on his time with the Atlanta Braves. So, John T., that one's for you. That's out of 97. Tim Hudson. Chris, I have not. Just drop your invoice number in the chat, and I will get to it after this group break. We have a bunch of SIG series coming up first. There we are. Tim Hudson, NL East. Next up, what are we gonna have? Okay, from the AL Central, that is going to be, or AL West, sorry, that is going to be Juan Gonzalez out of 16. Nice, Juan Gonzalez. Out of 16, Juan Gonzalez. He sure did. He sure did. He was a long ball specialist for a while there. Thank you, Chris. Okay, next up. Atlanta Braves, that's going to be Chipper Jones, Allen, and Ginter. That is a 1 of 1. Chipper Jones. Ginter greats, Allen, and Ginter. Another one for the NL East, John T. There you go. This really is about as good of a break as it gets for a baseball fan. This is so fun to do. 20 boxes of 6 Series Retired Player Edition. I'll put it up with one of the best things that you can do as a breaker. This is so fun. Who's next? Okay, how about on the Philadelphia Phillies, another AL East team. That is going to be Roy Oswalt, better known as a Houston Astro, but Roy Oswalt. Out of 31. Nice player there. Always a big Roy Oswalt fan. Oh yeah, for a long time. Huh. They do. We're only about halfway through. We're gonna get there. Don't worry, boys. Okay. How about from the NL Central? That is gonna be Dante Bichette. That is a Bowman archive right there. Out of 6, Dante Bichette, Milwaukee Brewers. His boy is having a great year so far, a great career so far. So that'll be Cameron M. Dante Bichette, 1 of 3 of 6. Yeah, Bo is no joke. Dante Bichette. He was a good one. And a Colorado Rocky for you there, boss. Yeah, absolutely. Bo is already badass. Okay, next up. Okay, Ring of Honor. That is AL East. That is a 1 of 1. Andy Pettitte. 2000 World Series champion. Ring of Honor. Andy Pettitte. That great World Series logo on it right there. Let me see if I can get it into focus. That is a cool one. That is going to Keith G in the AL East. Yeah, I really do love the this archive signature series retired player. I've heard a lot of complaints that there's too many 1 of 1s, and I say there is no such thing. It is such a cool thing that Topps did. I think that they did such a great job. They did such a great job with it. Johnny Hodge, he is not in the hall yet. There is those steroid accusations with him. So he will eventually get in once we get through the all the ill feelings towards the steroid era. Once we figure out how to reckon with the steroid era, he'll be in. He deserves to be in. Okay, next up. Okay, from the Reds. There you go, boss. That is going to be out of 47. That is Scott Rowland. That is Fred Durst. Fred Durst's favorite player right there. Let's see if that gets any reaction. Fred Durst's favorite player, Scott Rowland. What? Oh, AL Central. Never mind. So that's NL Central. That'll be Cameron M. There you go, a little Scott Rowland. All right, next up, from Retired Player Edition, Topps Archives Signature Series. Next up, we got Alfonso Soriano from the NL Central. Cameron M, there you go. That is Bowman Platinum out of 57. Alfonso Soriano. Thank you, Justin. Alfonso Soriano from the Cubbies. A couple great years with the Yankees. A couple great years with the Nationals and Rangers as well. Alfonso Soriano. Definitely one of my favorites when he first came up as a Yankee fan. I'll see what I can do for you, bud. Okay, let's see what we got up next. Okay, there is our first AL Central. That is Tory Hunter, 1 of 1. I gotta say, he has one of my favorite autographs in the game. Really nice looking autograph from Tory Hunter with his time on the Detroit Tigers. Tory Hunter. He was a very good Minnesota Twin, a very good Anaheim Angel, and then a very good Detroit Tiger as well. From Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Tory Hunter. And that's with 2 I's. Okay, next up. Next up, that is in action. That is going to be Tony Perez, Boston Red Sox. Another AL East, but what a cool card, huh? Tony Perez in action. That one out of 99. That'll be from the 1982 series right there. Tony Perez in action. Very cool old school card. That just feels like a baseball card, doesn't it? That's awesome. Love it. Tony Perez. Okay, these boxes are unfortunately dwindling down. I literally could do this all night long. It looks like they stamped this one. It has the copyright on it from 1982. I don't know if they just stamped a new one or if they printed a new one and just have the copyright on it. It looks like it could be either way. It really does have that patina to it a little bit. So I'm not sure. I'll look into it. Okay, Johnny Hodge is saying old cards. Okay, next up, we are going to have from the Anaheim Angels. That's going to be Bert Blylavin. That one out of 41. Bert Blylavin finally got into the Hall himself. Played for a ton of teams, as you can see. Johnny Hodge is saying original cards. Very cool. Bert Blylavin. That will be the AL West, John T. Five Hall of Famers. That is a good count right there. He did make it finally. It took him an awful long time to get in, despite he had, what was it, 279 wins. I mean, that should get you in on its own. 279 wins, 3,600 strikeouts. I mean, 279 wins, 3,600 strikeouts, and it took him almost 2 decades to get into the Hall of Fame. That is crazy. Alrighty, next up. How about, there you go. There you go, boss. That is going to be from Bowman's Best. That is a 1/1 Johnny Damon from the Kansas City Royals. That is a great one. He has a very cool autograph as well. His mother is from Thailand, so I always thought that there was some sort of Thai influence on his signature, because he's got a very cool looking signature. But what a great looking card! That gold sheen on there is just killer. That is a 1/1 Johnny Damon. Look at him there. He was quite a character. He was quite a character in the league. I really, really liked Johnny Damon, even when he was a Red Sox. And then he had a couple great years with the Yankees as well. And then he went on to play for 100 other teams as well. Okay. There you go, Keith G. Okay, next up. That is going to be Allen and Ginter. How about Dennis Eckersley? Another guy with just a spectacular signature. Look at that signature for Dennis Eckersley. Great relief pitcher. Did it for a very long time. And definitely had one of the best mustaches in a very good mustache era. That'll be Dennis Eckersley. There you go, Stevie Rayon. I wasn't going to mention it, but he was on Bravo. He did do an episode of Below Deck, which I have actually seen. And that'll be the AL West John T. How about Dennis Eckersley? So much Bravo. I have no idea. I have no idea what to even make of it, Moosey. I never watch Bravo on my own, but I see an awful lot of it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Next up from the Cubs, that is going to be Mark Grace. Out of 28, Mark Grace. What a really cool, that is some very cool photography on that one. Mark Grace, that is going to be out of 28, and that is Stadium Club Chrome. From the Cubs, the NL Central, Cameron M. And there we go. We got some Hail State for Mark Grace. And yes, Boss Cause, that's where it comes from. You know, I watch all that Bravo so I can watch all of the sports and go to all of the Bills games. So I watch Bravo when I'm at home. That is the best. Premature Hail State. Okay. It is. It sure is. Bravo for ESPN. She goes to bed early, so I get to watch all that Scott Van Pelt. And I gotta say, Bad Breaks is the best segment on television. And Christopher, yes, I definitely agree. That's one of the things I really love about Stadium Club. The photography was always just a little bit better than everybody else's, I thought. Some really cool stuff. Okay, we have 2 boxes to go. And that is going to be from the Oakland Athletics. How about Jose Canseco? Speaking of characters, this is one of the funniest characters in all of baseball. The man is such a legend. Such a legend. From the old Bash Brothers. Jose Canseco. That one out of 43. That's that 1990 variation card right there. Jose Canseco. That'll be John T. There you go. You really can. I mean, you can see the roids. You can see all the track marks. The poster child of anabolic steroids right there. Jose Canseco. Okay. And the bittersweet part of the break, the final box. I mean, I literally could just open these all day long. What a fun break this always is. I love opening Topps Archives Signature Series Retired Player Edition. This is just the best. What a fun set this has turned out to be. So let's see what we got in our final box of Archives Signature Series Retired Player Edition. And that is another Oakland A. That is going to be Reggie Jackson. That is a 1/1 from the 1987 series right there. Reggie Jackson. There are some Major League totals. Yeah, not too shabby. 563 home runs. 262 average. 2,500 hits. And also 2,500 strikeouts. So there you go. That's a good count from Johnny Hodge. We had 7 Hall of Famers in the case, not including Pettit, who should be. And I read it like that because I definitely agree. But that is a fun break. That was a great case of Sig Series right there. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Some really good stuff there. Some really good stuff right there from Topps Archives Signature Series Retired Player Edition. I will put the assignments up one more time so you guys can see it. A very fun break there. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I sure did. I love, love, love opening those boxes. And that is always a fun thing to see what's going to come out of there. So there we go. That is our Sig Series. A nice case of it right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. You guys have a great night, and we will see you next time.